Patrick, how did you hear the news today, and did it land as a surprise, or did you get a sense that something was coming?
Yeah, I mean, just woke up and checked my phone, and yeah, I was kind of surprised, but at the same time, I mean, we've struggled the last couple of years, and I'm sure sometimes you just need a change, and they did it, and we'll see what happens next, but I think it's a good time to kind of reset a little bit.
Patrick, when you look back at the past two seasons, not only yourself, but a number of other key players have gone through injuries and things like that. How do you kind of weigh the results that happen on the ice versus just all the adversity from injuries that you guys dealt with these past 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in this league, I don't think anybody, at the end of the day, I don't think anybody cares how many injuries a team has. We just haven't been good enough to make the playoffs the last couple of years, and that obviously needs to change, and we'll do everything we can to make that happen. And sometimes you just get unlucky, and guys are getting hurt, but at the end of the day, we might be missing a couple guys here and there, but we just gotta find a way to win, and that's really all that matters here, and we just haven't been good enough to do that.
Patrick, how are you feeling right now, and then just how frustrating was it for you personally, knowing that from game one you were out, and then it was kind of in and out for you?
Yeah, it was an interesting year. Obviously had high hopes for this year, and was feeling really good before the season started, and obviously getting hurt first game and kind of in and out of the lineup every now and then. So it was definitely not ideal, but you just get unlucky sometimes, and obviously got to do a better job of making sure that doesn't happen. But just try to stay healthy from now on.
Patrick, what would you like to see in the next coach? What makes a good coach?
I don't know. I guess the team to win, I guess. I don't know. It's such a hard question. I feel like every coach is different, and there's old school coaches, and then there's younger coaches, and I feel like you need kind of a mix of everything, and obviously you need to have the room behind you, and want to play for you, and but yeah, it's a hard question. So I guess we'll see who comes up next.
What was your relationship? How would you describe your relationship with Brad?
No, it was good. I really liked Lars. I feel like he's such a good human being, and always willing to help, whether it's with on ice stuff or off ice stuff, and he was always there to talk about it and listen. So I always respect him for that, and so I'm sure he'll be missed. He was such a good person, and he was here for a long time. So, but it was we had a really good relationship, I would say.
Wondering, I mean, management is going to make the decision that they think is the best here, obviously. For the time being, Pascal Beaudoin is still around. He's got another year on his contract. How would you describe your relationship with him, and would you like to see him retained if possible?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like ours is a little different than a normal coach-player relationship. I feel like we talk quite a bit, and we go back to Winnipeg, and even though he didn't really coach me, but he's always been around, and when we first signed him, I was super happy to see him come here, because he's such a good person, and he has a great hockey mind. So yeah, I wouldn't be against it. I feel like he's a good coach, and he's a good person. I think all the guys love him, and even the couple games, Lars was gone when I was still playing. I feel like he did a good job behind the bench, and but we'll see what happens. But I wouldn't be against it.
Going into this off season, you always have stuff to work on that every player does. I know that you got that kind of experiment for a couple games at center. Is that something that you would still like to explore? And if so, is that something you're going to try and work toward, this summer, different aspects of playing that position?
Yeah, I feel like it's from me and from management. I feel like it's mutual that we're excited about this opportunity, and yeah, obviously it was only 2 games, but I think you would have noticed it right away if it didn't work at all. So I'm gonna work on it this summer and actually work on face-offs and stuff like that, and try to prepare myself as best as I can for next year. And it's something I'm really excited about, and haven't been this excited in a while about something like this. So it's a long summer. Just try to take advantage of it.
Patrik, we're just one day into the off season here, so maybe you haven't really thought about this yet, but you had some injuries this year, some fluky. Will you change how you train and how you prepare for the season after another injury, sort of a season with some injuries in it?
Yeah, I think I might have to look at it, because we've been going pretty hard every summer, and I don't know if it's related. It might be, might not be, but yeah, I might definitely have to look into that, because you're not gonna help much from the gym watching the game. So just try to stay healthy for next year, and if it is my summer training, it might have something to do with it, but we'll see when I start working out again.
One more. Go ahead.
One season with Johnny Gaudreau now, you guys were certainly trying to develop chemistry. Do you feel like that you got to a good place, and are you looking forward to what you two can become in the future?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a tough year like that too, since it's hard to build chemistry when one of us is not playing. So it's kind of hard, and whenever I was gone, somebody else was playing with them, and then it's kind of a different situation. But I feel like there was a lot of good things going on, and we'll see if this center thing happens. It might help it a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited about that chance too, again, to play with a guy like that and just try to build chemistry, and yeah, so super excited about it too.
Hey, Patty, on a happy note here. Tough season for everybody all the way around, but I got the sense from you and from others that Karel Marchenko was a real breath of fresh air. Can you just say what that kid brought to the room, what your relationship is with him, and what you think his NHL outlook is after the season he's had?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he played really well, and it was fun to see a guy come in and score the way he did, and I think he has his potential is really high, and just gotta keep working on it, and scoring and all that stuff. Now it's only gonna get harder, since everybody's gonna be aware, and just try to find new ways to contribute and create offense and play the full ice and full 60 minutes. But he's he's such a great guy and always smiling, and he was a great guy to have in the locker room.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Have a good summer, man.